I will not date a man that I am not fully attracted to, and let me tell you why. Number one, men never extend that courtesy to women, and I do not contribute to systems that I think are unjust. But more than that, I wouldn't want to date someone I wasn't 100% attracted to simply because I would never want to date somebody who felt that way about me. It makes me sick to think about dating someone who's like, yeah, I love Chrissy, she's so fun, she's such a good hang, but like, ugh, can't get there physically, you know? Bro, leave me. Go find your wife. And also, if you're going for the man that you're not as attracted to because you think he's going to treat you better, no, wrong. I dare you to ask your most chopped guy friend to show you a picture of, honestly, any girl he's ever hooked up with, and you will be staring back at a Victoria's Secret angel. Girls are unreal hot now, so you are not doing him any favors, okay? You are strengthening his resume while he is tanking yours. Run.
I essentially was saying that I hate seeing the idea of a man who, you know, I don't value, I don't feel any connection with, you know, I don't want him to be happy, I don't love him, I don't care about him, seeing him enjoy himself through me.
Because you'll have one guy that barely acknowledges you and barely even says good morning, and then you'll have another one that asks you for photo updates of the garden that you're growing. Take a guess as to which one you like more.
What's good, guys? It's your boy JostenJ coming to you another video. Let's cook, boys, let's cook. All right. She says she likes you, yet she won't date you. I want to get into this video today because this is something that's been coming up a bunch of times in coaching calls. And guys don't really understand this because women are able to have sex with you nowadays and not really feel anything, or maybe they're just not that into you. But in a guy's mind, he doesn't see it that way. He thinks that I can dickmatize her. If I get to sleep with her, for sure she's going to catch feelings for me, and that's not always the case. And it actually backfires on a lot of guys because they start to get their feelings involved. Everything just goes south, and then they start chasing, and then she just completely loses interest in even having sex with them or hooking up with them or doing whatever you guys were doing together, sharing experiences and having fun. So in this video, I got a couple of talking points to go over. Let's get straight into it. Women will confuse a lot of men when they say they're not ready for a relationship. Okay, it's complete BS. And, you know, two things can be true at the same time. Yes, are some women just wanting to play the field and pick the best option? Yeah, but that also means that you're not the best option. Women are never single. They're always talking to multiple men, sometimes even dealing with multiple men. So when you understand this, you understand that, okay, I'm just not her best option. But for the most part, women will get with a man that's ready to be with them if they really like that guy. So when they're saying that to you, it's almost like, you know, you're good, but not good enough. And guys, when they don't understand this, they say, okay, I'll just play my position. I'll have you in whatever way I can have you because I like exchanging time and energy with you. I don't want you to go away. But that's not the way to go about it, because as time goes on, you will feel like you like this person and that you want to be with them. It's not going to be this thing where, okay, well, I'll just wait for her to come around. Even though that would be in your best interest, you will still think about this woman. You will hang around other girls. They won't compare to her. You will catch new vibes, and it won't be the same as the vibe you have with her. If a woman is the woman that you really want, but yet you're not the guy that she really wants, then you're not really compatible in that way. Now, the more you have sex with the woman when your feelings are involved, the more you're going to want to be with her. I'm telling you. It reminds me of one story from my past, right? Or this chick was telling me, you know, I just got out of a relationship. I'm not looking for anything right now, but we could be together. You know, when we're together, we're together. When we're not, we're not. So I went along with it. And as time went on, I liked this chick more. But then at the end of it, I grew resentment for her because I noticed the table started to turn. She started to like me. But then I thought to myself, this isn't fair. All of the things that I put up with, it just didn't feel right. It didn't sit well with me. So by the time she was ready for commitment in a relationship, I already checked out. Because over the months, it just built up and built up and built up. And I saw she was coming around. But at the same time, that's when I had her vulnerable. And I turned the tables. So let's talk about this next. The sexual chemistry is good, but she's not 100% into you. When a woman is having sex with you and it's strictly casual, she likes that aspect of it. But then there's certain aspects where you guys maybe don't mesh well, or you guys aren't into the same things, or she might like to go clubbing, she might like to go partying, she might like to chill with male friends, she might like to go chill with her girlfriends, she might like to put you second to go do other things. Now, you're gonna pick up on this and say to yourself, she'd rather spend time with these other people doing these other things than spending time with me. Yes, because it's just sex and it's not the other stuff. It's not the other side of it that builds that connection and builds that bond. And if you don't accept this, you're going to look like a fool. I said it before, you will feel like you're coming in second place to a bunch of other things. All right. And deep down inside, when you care, it naturally just comes out. You can try to suppress it as much as you want, but it will naturally come out. So the sexual chemistry will be good to the point where it confuses you. Why is it that when we're together, when we're in bed, everything is hitting, everything is going great? But as soon as I want to do something outside of the bedroom, the moment that I want to take initiative to show that I care, I want to plan something, I want to do this nice thing, right? It goes nowhere. It's because you're sexually compatible, but she just ain't there yet with you. Then there's other circumstances where they're not having sex at all. You know, a guy and a woman, they're not having sex at all, but she's acting as if she likes him, right? And there's some chemistry there. But whenever he goes to make plans, whenever he goes to get closer to her, she just puts up this wall, this barrier. She blocks him, right? And she might have even told the guy, you know, I like you. I fuck with you. You're cool. And then the guy takes that and he thinks, she's really into me. Now, she could like you. She could think you're cool. She could think you're the homie. She could think you're funny, like being around you. But at the same time, she doesn't want anything serious with you. You need to know the ins and outs, right? So you never get played and made to look like a fool. It's better that you fall back and keep your cool. When you fall back and keep your cool, what tends to happen a lot of the times is women will double back around for you. Now, there's two things that can happen right now. You can reject that advance from her side, because a lot of the times she'll just play games. Then there's other times where she goes and she does her thing and she realizes that you are actually the best pick for her, but you still have to realize you came in second place. Now, there's a lot of guys that don't have a problem with that, but you know what I teach? You should have respect for yourself. Walk away when women play games with you, especially when, but see, closed mouths don't get fed. So if you voice that you like her like that, you're into her like that, you want to be with her, you don't want to share her with anybody else, right? You're serious. And she still tells you this thing of, well, I'm not looking for anything serious right now. I think we should just keep it like this. Walk away. She's playing a game in your face. She's playing a game in your face. See, women are able to double dip. They're able to tell you this. Go out, play the field. When things don't work, come back to you and say, you know, well, I always knew we had something good. Or you might move on. And then she says, damn, you move on fast. And in your head, you're confused, like, wait a minute, I move on fast? You didn't even want me like that. No, she wants your attention like that. She likes you, but not all the way. But she doesn't want anybody else to have access to you. Understand this. It's in your best benefit to fall back. See, when you even keep pushing forward, trying to make it happen, it's going to naturally make you feel bad. You're always going to be wondering, second guessing. You're going to be super vulnerable. Whenever she goes to hang out with somebody, whenever she has other plans, you're going to be thinking to yourself, is there another guy over there? Is she hanging out with another guy tonight? Don't try to sit here and be macho and this, that, and the third. When you're not well-versed and experienced yet, these thoughts seep in. And then it causes this anxiety and this desperation, and then you're sniffing around for clues. No, you want her to be in that position. It's always in your best interest to fall back. The moment that your feelings do get the best of you, you will notice that women will pull back sexually. You will try to put your foot down with her, and it will backfire in your face, especially if you're used to having sex with her. You want to continue having sex with her. There's going to come a certain point where you try to put your foot down with her, but it's already too late because of the way you initially started the interaction with her, the way you initially started getting together with her, right? You can't switch it up in the middle. So when you go to put your foot down, what you are already getting, you're not even getting anymore. Or you will be met with language as to you're controlling, you're manipulative, you're trying to do this, blah, 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 blah. When all you're trying to do is set boundaries. But unfortunately for you, you needed to do that in the beginning, and it starts with yourself, right? and then you see how she moves. Then you can check her if you guys are going good and you're vetting her for a while. But in the beginning, you need to establish boundaries with self, and then it will reflect onto how you have things operating with the woman. Okay? So when she pulls back that way, that's another game. She wants to see if you're going to freak out. She wants to see if you're going to come chasing after her, and you should not. Goes back to the last point. You need to fall back. I've been through this time and time again. Guys are still going through it. My younger guys, you're going to go through this if you do not receive the information, and you actually have to slip and fall on your face to get back up to learn to do better. This is one tactic that women love to play against men. The moment you try to put your foot down, the moment that you try to address her in a way that shows that I'm not going for this, she's going to test you right back, pull away. You're not going to have sex. You're not going to be having sex. She might not even contact you. You might be doing the contacting. She might be ghosting you to a certain degree. Then you're going to be all in your feelings and in your head. It's like I said before, it's in your best interest to fall back. Don't even try to put your foot down at that point. Let it go. Let's talk about the depression stage, okay? A lot of guys get down on themselves. They don't go out. They don't have fun. They start to think to themselves, if I can't have her, I don't even want anybody else. I don't want to date. I don't want to see anybody. I don't want to talk to anybody. Guys will get in their head. This is a safe space. We could be honest with each other. I don't want guys to think, well, no, I don't do that. I'm hard. Listen, bro, when you're not well versed, this will get into your head. And then you will be thinking about this chick. You will be thinking about ways that you can bump into her. You'll be thinking about ways that you can check up on her, see what she's doing. Guys like to stalk the social media, check to see where she's going, where she's at, what she's doing, who she's with. It's never good, because especially if she's not contacting you and you're looking to see what she's doing, you're going to get in your feelings more. You need to be out having fun, get your mind off of her, try to do things. I know it's easier said than done, but the reason why you need to do this is because it will continue to ruin your dating experiences. It will continue to ruin the way you even interact with people, because you'll be all uptight, be all up in your head. You won't be able to talk to people. You're constantly thinking about this woman. All right? You need to let it go. It's in your best interest to walk away, because this walk away mindset is actually very healthy. A lot of people think, well, you're an avoidant. No, I'm not an avoidant. I'm just not going for games. Like I said, you voiced your intentions. You let it be known. And she still said, no, it's not enough. Even if she's having sex with you or not, whatever you're doing, whatever we're doing, it's not enough. So it's in your best interest to walk away. Don't listen to any garbage that anybody tells you. No, you just need to keep going and keep trying and push through. And maybe she's not used to this. Maybe you should try this. Maybe she just got out of a bad relationship, blah, 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 blah. See, that's all on her side. You are sure within what you want. You are sure within what you want. That's why even when you fall back, you give her time to think about it. But still, at the same time, if she comes back around, you are quick to assess that she actually had to think a lot about this. So that means that she wasn't 100% in on me. She wasn't sure about me. The feelings were not that deep about me. I want to be with the woman where the feeling is mutual. Now, I touched on this before, but I want to go over this again. She's going to come back, if she does at all, to manipulate the situation. If you're not smart and you're still fiending for her, you will fall into this. Now, when I say manipulate the situation, use filler words to try to get to your emotions to make you think that it's not as bad as it is. Her disappearing, her falling off the face of the earth, her being distant, her going out doing other things that you're not included in, her not wanting to spend time with you. She's going to act as if she just needed a break. She just needed time for herself. She was into other things. She's going to make up some fake tension like, well, I thought that I was bothering you. I thought that this, and you're like, wait, what? No, you're being manipulated. You will actually think that, damn, maybe I was wrong. Maybe I should try more. Maybe I should do better. No, bro, you let your intentions be known. I don't want guys to get down on themselves, get all in their head and think, well, damn, I didn't do a good enough job. Maybe I could have moved left, right, up, down, BB, circle, square, and I would have got a different result. No, bro. No, bro, when you get to second guessing yourself, all that's going to do is make you feel low about yourself. And then when you feel low about yourself, she wouldn't even want to be with a guy like that anyway, let alone the fact that she doesn't want to be with you. So the fact that she doesn't want to be with you, and now you're thinking low about yourself, well, you're not attractive to anybody at that point, especially yourself. Do not let them come back around to manipulate the situation, manipulate your own reality to the point where you're starting to go insane in your head, wondering what the hell is going on. It's very cut and simple. It's very cut and dry, right? I like her. Does she like me? That's it. In a lot of these situations nowadays, it's in a man's best interest to just let things play out. Don't even try to rush anything. A woman should be coming forward at you for a relationship. A woman should be coming forward at you for commitment. Never forget this, because see, the issue is when you try to push commitment, she's in the driver's seat to have you wait. When you push commitment, she's in the driver's seat to dictate the rules of how she wants things to go and maybe things that you could be doing better before she will conform to that idea. That's never a good thing, because when you start a relationship off that way, it just signals that she never liked you like that anyway, and you just got her by the skin of your teeth. No. You want a woman that's seriously interested in you. Walk away the moment that you sense a woman trying to come back and manipulate a situation with you. I know a lot of guys out there are like, you know, I'll just hit again for the fuck of it. I mean, you could, but don't even try to get feelings back involved into this stuff, because this is a fool's game. And the craziest part is when she tries to manipulate you, you want to believe her. That's why a lot of guys believe them. You want to believe her. You want to believe that maybe it's something that you weren't trying hard enough for. Maybe you said the wrong thing, or maybe you're not saying the right thing, or maybe, no. Maybe she just needed her space. Maybe she just needed time. No. You know what's funny? The hardest thing to get rid of, right, is a woman that actually really likes you. And she's not even your girlfriend yet. The hardest thing to do is get rid of a woman that's actually into you after you've had sex. See, in the beginning, a woman can dub you in the beginning. You mean nothing to her. You're like, oh, he's cool, bye. After having sex with you, exchanging energy with you, right? Talking to you, being vulnerable with you, it is very hard for a woman to walk away from you when she's into you. You always feel that. If you've ever had that experience, a lot of guys haven't had that experience, so they don't know what to compare the experiences that they're having to. But once you get both energies, a woman who's being distant and then a woman who's actually interested in you, you will understand everything clearly. I know a lot of younger guys are going to fall for this when a woman is like, you know, I like you, but I'm not ready for anything right now. And you're going to think to yourself, well, we're young, you know, we could wait for time to go on. No. Even older guys as well, they'll fall for this because women are great talkers. They talk a good game. And if you're not hip to the games, you're going to think she's being genuine and she's being sincere with you. But that's not the case, brother. When you walk away, there's a weight that just gets lifted off of your shoulders. I know in a lot of these situations, especially if you have to see her every day or she'll be places where you are, you almost dread going to these places. You don't really know how you're going to react when you see her. But for the most part, when you stop talking to her, there's going to feel this sense of relief that you finally got away from that you're finally picking yourself up. You're actually respecting yourself. The biggest turnaround is when you actually do see a woman that you were kind of infatuated with, you were kind of obsessed with, you really wanted her to be with you, but it didn't work out. When you can see this woman and feel absolutely nothing, you think to yourself, okay, I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm good. Like, I'm really good. That's the best feeling ever. That's why in the beginning, it's better for you to distance yourself, actually get out there, have fun, go do some hobbies, spend time with your friends, your family, work on yourself, work on whatever you got going on and see it actually become something. Because when that happens, it's like the attention gets taken away from her. See, when you're putting all of your attention on her, other things take a back seat. When you put attention on other things that are really important to you, you start to see like, I'm feeling better about myself. The reason I did this video today is because a lot of guys get down in the dumps. A lot of guys get depressed. A lot of guys think that something's wrong with them to the point where it feels like it's insanity. But they're not reading between the lines. When a woman ever tells you something like, I like you, but I'm not ready for a relationship, you need to understand that she does not like you 100%. Women can like you for a bunch of reasons, and I don't think a lot of guys understand that. It's kind of like, you know, if she's having sex with me, the job is done. If a woman likes you for sex, she likes you for sex. If a woman likes you because you offer her a bunch of things, then she likes you for what you can provide to her. But all across the board, if you want to be in a relationship with a woman, it's in your best interest to go towards a woman that actually wants to be with you. Do not chase these women. Do not chase the girl at your school, the girl at your job, the girl at your gym. Do not chase her. I don't care how good the vibe you caught with her was. Do not chase her. It's only going to make you look foolish and make you feel worse about yourself. Okay? And then the flip side to that is when you're indifferent, you're kind of like, okay, we could be cool, and you just keep having sex with her. It would be better off that way. But like I said before, always come from a standpoint of a woman wanting to be with you, and you're not rushing any commitment. You're just there having a good time. And when she comes around and wants to be with you, then you can accept or reject. All right. So that was, if she says she likes you, but she won't date you, you need to walk away from women who play games. I hope you guys got a lot out of it. It's your boy, JostenJ. Get with you boys in the next video. Like, comment, subscribe. Let's go, boys. Let's go.